Paano kung ang property mo ay nasira ng calamity? Real estate protection during calamity, force majeure, and act of nature.
Nagdulot po ng malawak na pinsala ang magnitude 6.9.
Lord, stop!
Pagpapakita ng bahay iulot ng bagyo. Sa loob, maraming residente ang kinailangan sa kulungan sa mga bubong o sa lungsod. 7.4 na linggo na tumama sa karagatang sapot ng bayan ng Panay sa Davao Central ngayong biyernes umaga.
After the Typhoon Tino, that caused a lot of damage in Cebu, and of course, yung maraming earthquake na naranasan ng Philippines for several places in the Philippines. Marami nagtatanong, Miss Abby, paano yung mga property namin? Covered ba yun? And here's the truth. Lahat ng property, condominium or house and lot, hindi pa rin mawawala ang obligation natin sa bank loan or sa developer unless you have insurance. In real estate, disaster like typhoon, earthquake, or flood is nagpo-fall yan sa force majeure, act of God, or act of nature. Ito yung mga event na hindi natin control. But we have protection for our property for the buyers and unit owners. Mortgage, redemption insurance. Ito yung nagpo-protect sa buyer in terms of life. For example, nawala yung buyer or may mga accident na nangyari. Huwag naman po sana. Fire, and allied perils insurance. Ito yung nagko-cover sa mga condo or house and lot in terms of act of nature and force majeure. Ito na yung pinaka-important. Cover nito yung earthquake, typhoon, flood, as long as act of nature is included in your policy. And last, developers master policies. Ito naman is for the buyers na yung rent to own or under developer's name pa lang. Kasi may mga property tayo na nakatira na tayo even we're not yet fully paid. That will cover the major structural of developer's insurance. Pero yung mga personal interiors, your furnitures or appliances, syempre, that's also your responsibility. For example, you still have 3 million loans from the bank and insured yung property mo ng 2.8 for a force majeure insurance. So, ang cover lang doon is the policy which is 2.8. The difference of 200,000, we still need to pay it to cover the full balance. Kaya napaka-importante to check your coverage in your insurance kung kasama dun yung act of God, force majeure, and act of nature. Here's the practical steps and advice that you need to pursue once the property is damaged in calamity. Contact your insurance provider, notify your developer and bank financing, keep the receipts, photos, and proof for the calamity loss. And last, you need to be updated and don't stop payment of your financing so that your policy will be active. Again, calamity is unpredictable, kaya we need to be prepared. Review your policy and insurance, talk to the developer and your agent and also your broker to make sure your investment is secured. Because in real estate, owning is just not a buying. It's about being ready of anything. Again, this is Miss Abby. Want to protect your property with AJA Answers.